that can be a very painful, place to be in. But you can move on. That's the thing, you need to forgive yourself, just like she said. You need to forgive yourself. You need to get into healthy spaces, like with people who genuinely care about you, and value yourself, and value yourself more than you have, to know that you're worth more. And there's someone who will want to spend the rest of their lives with you, and they're there.
The prospect of it just makes
they really do. Yeah, but
awesome. Graham, sorry, we're rushing through I'm trying to get through some of these messages before we close. But this one I think is for Graham.
Hi, I dated this guy. He left me for my prettier friend. He then broke up with her and now calls often and tells me he has a new girlfriend whose name is just like mine. But knowing him well, the girl does not exist. He calls and we chat for hours. What does this mean?
Graham, what should this girl do?
Well,
block his number.
B3 is saying, run for your life.
running.
I think he likes you, and he realizes what he lost in you. And I'm ending with where I started. You were his friend. And now he's at a place where he recognizes that friendship actually transcends the beauty of your birthdays and whatever. And I'm sure you're not too bad yourself. But you have one thing up on them, which is time. You have actually cultivated a relationship with this guy. So where you are is a crossroads of some sort. I would suggest you bring up the conversation fairly quickly and not on the phone. Download the guy, get him off the cyberspace, take him to a place and have the conversation.
Hey.
Say what is going on, what's with the phone calls and whatever. You see, I have a life. There are things I'm doing with my time. So I don't want time wasters. What's your case? He will likely say, listen, I realize what I made a mistake and whatever. Then go from there, but don't be in a weird space where you're not dating and yet you're dating.
Exactly.
And then his new girlfriend, who in a cyberspace is actually you, has your same name and what. So what? Quit wasting my time. Come, let's talk about this.
All right.
Another text message.
We'll
Hi
make
guys.
this one the last one, I think.
I'm Jojo. I have this guy who says he loves me, yet he doesn't trust me. He can even blame me for something without questioning. He's afraid. Okay.
Yeah, he's afraid.
I understand him, but he has a problem with decision making. His eyes still meander. What should I do?
B3.
His eyes still meander.
First of all, his eyes are meandering, but this super protective guy, what do you do in situations like that?
Blaming her for everything, really, without asking?
There you go.
Sounds a little unhealthy to me. The question I would ask her is have they talked about this? Because sometimes you're feeling these things and the other person doesn't even know. You have to be very open, but talk about it.
Exactly.
If you think the person is insecure, and if it gets unhealthy, I always ask that, look, get out. You click. If the person doesn't trust you, they're insecure. It sounds like a recipe for a bit of disaster.
Exactly.
So I would, it didn't seem healthy.
No, it doesn't.
I would say quickly that be on the lookout for people who enter relationships with certain preconceived notions of what a woman is supposed to be or what a girl should be, and they should come with the mind of trying to figure out who you are.
Yeah,
so
what you should be.
Yes, if the guy comes with his list of things a wife should be, that's how you're getting blamed for everything, because you're not matching a certain list he has in his head that he hasn't shared with you. He came with it from his home or from his upbringing, where they know girls do this and this and this, and they don't take calls from other guys, and they do. Who told you? So try to get to know me, and if you cannot handle, Bambi, get out of the way, because there are other people.
All right, time to give parting shots, and we'll start with with Graham. Graham, and then we'll go to B3. But someone was just agreeing with you on the whole warrior thing and saying, man, there's a guy who they called at midnight to go and kill a rat. There's a rat in my house. Which rat is this one which they're calling you to kill at midnight? But anyway, parting shots. Graham, you can go. Anyway, moving quickly. Graham, Graham needs to catch his breath first. Your parting shots, and we call it quits.
Can we appreciate them real quick while they catch their breath?
Can you give a vote of thanks?
B3, Graham, And to the spouse, your spouses that just pour themselves into you and you into them for sharing your time and your experience with us. I know I'm a bit hopeful now, but would like to thank you, Beatrice, Graham. Thank you so much for taking the time today.
It was an absolute pleasure.
Awesome. So you guys, your parting shots, any last words of wisdom?
Okay, I do not profess to know the secret to make every relationship work. I'm sure there is relationships out there that are arranged where two birthdays know each other. They're like, but you guys would be good together. Or parents who agreed when you were born that our kids will get married to each other. There's all sorts of recipes out there.
Yeah.
My prayer would be that I hope I have been transparent enough on what my own story is and what the advantages of my journey are. So carve out for yourself, out of what I have said, what is more likely to succeed in your situation.
Not copy and paste.
Do not copy and paste. But my take was, if you are friends,
Yes.
and you started at friendship of, I'm not trying to befriend her so that I marry her. No, it's just a group of friends, and recognize that in that friend space, you're not there alone. I have 20 other friends who are of, who have the opposite
similar
sex,
capabilities.
who have similar capabilities. Some are hotter, some are what. This one is the bad timekeeper. They all have their issues, but they're all candidates. By the time I zero in on you,
Yes.
and make it exclusive and hopefully take it all the way to a wedding, which, by the way, isn't an end of itself. It's actually a beginning of a marriage. You just know that, man, if you are friends first, there is a lot of material you have already stored up in there. There is an emotional bank account you can withdraw from when the storms come.
Yeah.
When when things start to happen in your marriage, it's not all a bed of roses, but there is a trust and a camaraderie that you've built over time that you can always bank on. So God helping you, be friends first. Amen. So those of you who are single out there, the Yvonnes of this world, don't think that your husband is going to drop from the sky.
I was hoping he would.
Oh, he's not going to come from. He's already. It's more likely that at our age, he's already among your friends. And you're seeing all these guys who are your friends, and you're like, wapi, none of these guys will.
I know, right?
But let me tell you, he's in there already because he already knows you. Hallelujah. And you already know him.
Amen.
And God will just sort out the rest. Just give it to him. Time. Trust in the Lord with all your heart. And lean not on your own understanding and on your opinion and on the experience of the panelists today. Lean on God. In all your ways. Acknowledge him and he will make your path straight.
Hallelujah.
B3.
All right, I think Graham has said everything. But look, you have a story. All of us have a story. It's a God story. Your story is not Ronnie's story, B3's story, Yvonne's story. Just because someone got married at 23 doesn't mean they're better off than you who's still waiting at 32. You have a story. And you need to trust God, who is the author of your story. Be yourself. I think if there's something we've said over and over today is be real.
Be real.
Show yourself the way you are. Don't show a certain side of who you are. Then the person finds out another thing. Just be yourself and allow people to see who you truly are. That they will be able to love you, not a certain version that you think Hollywood has put out or society can accept. And look out for friendship more than butterflies and chemistry. And that's nice stuff, but friendship. And then don't make a permanent decision based on temporary stuff, guys. Don't make like pressure. There will always be pressure. When you get married, there'll be pressure for children. When you have a child, there'll be pressure for another child. If they're all girls, there'll be pressure for a boy. There will always be pressure.
Twins?
What about twins? Then there'll be pressure for a house. Then there'll be pressure for a master's degree. But it's the pressure that you put on yourself that matters the most. You need to be able to have an internal governing system. And that is God. So trust God. Be real, make friends, enjoy your life.
Amen.
God has a plan for you.
Yvonne, I guess we can close it right there. Like she said, don't make permanent decisions on temporary situations. Amen. And somebody there saying, Kickstart, best show ever. God bless you. Well, God bless you too.